I am blessed. I am blessed. Every day of my life, I am blessed. When I wake up in the morning till I lay my head to rest, I am blessed. I am blessed. You feel me? We started out like that. Now that we got that out the way, you feel me? Just chop it up a little piece. So, we coming in there with no notes. I'm waiting for them folks to come in, see what they gonna want to speak on. I think as a initial subject to get at, I talk about what's making the rounds is Gunplay feel cheated by Rick Ross. Um, this is like kind of shocking because when you look at, I'm listening to an old Gunplay story about Rick Ross, and he was like they was riding in a car, or a van, or SUV, like a Navigator. The shit flipped, and all he heard was Ross say, "Gunplay, help!" That was so fucking funny. Like, I never forget that story. And you think like you want, like, if you have a friend like Gunplay, and this nigga was a friend, fuck just an artist. This nigga was a friend. He's with Rick Ross when Rick Ross, like, what's so funny, cause like I don't know what soundtrack, like low budget movie soundtrack, but Rick Ross did a song with Slim Thug. That's the first time I heard Rick Ross. You feel me? Like, I'm talking about before the Port of Miami. Rick Ross did a song, and which is crazy because Slim Thug always used to call himself the boss. You feel me? Then Ross came along saying the biggest boss and shit. And the first song I actually heard Ross song was a song with Slim Thug. I don't even remember how it go. I ain't heard it since way back when. My point that I'm making is just talking about the business aspect until everybody else come in with subjects to talk about. What I thought about is two things. Suge Knight told you niggas in the 90s, stop signing to other musicians. You signing to a musician whose dream is to make it. You feel me? And if he can use some leverage, like only nigga I seen that it might have happened. It might be like a couple stories like Eminem signed 50 Cent, but is Eminem worried about 50 Cent? Are they in the same lame avenue? No, they not, bitch. Eminem wasn't worried about 50 Cent taking his shine and his glow. You feel me? Lil Wayne, same thing. Even though I feel like I don't think Drake took Lil Wayne's shine and glow, but I do think Drake took a little bit of his fans with him versus 50 ain't take none of Eminem fans. You feel me? You can't. You either was an Eminem fanatic or 50. They was two totally different things. I think the problem with Gunplay and Rick Ross was they're from the same market. And I'm about to get with y'all in the comments when y'all start asking stuff. Buddy said Jesus loves you. I appreciate that, fam. He love you too. Likewise. Cole Colin said hi. What's up, family? We chopping up on this music shit real quick. Y'all drop some subjects for me to go with. I'm just going off the first thing that came to mind. So it got me to thinking. The reason Ross dropped Triple C's, that was like a group he had. And mind you, this is the nigga, day one nigga who rocking with him, doing like back alley shows at like nightclubs and shit that are dangerous. You know, where musicians, I don't know about, like, I think every musician go through it where they working like shady joints and shit. But it depends on the genre of how dangerous it can get. If you like an R&B singer, it ain't gonna really ever be dangerous for you, no matter the low clubs that you go to. But if you're a rapper, at some fucking point, niggas gonna want to test you. Niggas can get up on stage with you. You ain't got no security. This shit get dangerous at them little rap shows. You feel me? Like, you got niggas that, I don't know, for all y'all that ever tried to get in the rap game, what kind of shady clubs you went to. It's niggas that can't rap for shit, but they come in the club 50 deep. And they just gang affiliated. You think motherfuckers give a fuck that this nigga can't rap, and you been got on stage and out rap this nigga? You might have to see this nigga in the back. This how crazy the shit get. This the behind the scenes on your way to success. Maybe you never make it type shit. It's niggas that street affiliated and they just can't rap for shit. So this is the Gunplay is the nigga that was with you through this shit. At the minimum, the least you owe him. See, this is where we bring in. They say never mix business with pleasure, but sometimes that shit intertwine. Because, fool, you from the crib, you rocking with me since I'm rocking just regular Air Forces before the big boss, before the first M, before a nigga made his first M. So I feel like this, when his whole mantra is I'm the biggest boss. He's telling you what I think the part of the reason why folks gravitate to him because the ego. We love shit talkers. Like I used to love Birdman. This nigga's a shit talk. I like shit talkers who bigger than life personality. But you can't outshine them niggas. They will not let you. It's not in their aura to have a nigga go over them niggas. They just not. Oh yeah, niggas tuned out with that. And there must have been them niggas looking. Go tell the fat boy what I said. Niggas like that are egotistical and narcissists. Like I know that word get put out too much, narcissism, but it's really a motherfucker who don't want to see another motherfucker be bigger than them. It's like you can be big, but you can't be bigger than me. You feel me? But it say donated $1. I don't even know. Tell me how to collect on this. I ain't never made a YouTube dollar. I don't even do this shit really for no money. I just do this shit to pop my shit and have folks listen to me. So it is what it is. If I could get donations, awesome. But I ain't asking for none of that. I'm just asking for your attention. That's all you gotta pay me. But this is what I'm telling you though. So some folks don't have it in their personality. Let me tell you something real quick. Let me tell you a great story of leadership. I work with this Spanish dude, right? This motherfucker don't even see it, dog. This bitch got great leadership, dog. Like, I'm telling you some real nigga shit. Like, I see it in shit. Like, anything he do, he offer you first. The nigga can go buy a fucking $100 meal, and before he take the first bite out of it, he gonna say, you want some? And then he gonna go find somebody else. And then he gonna find somebody else. And I'm like, bro, you just can't keep giving like that, bro. You acting like you got it. He like, yeah, but I remember what it's like not to have it. And I'm thinking, bitch, this how I know I'm destined or supposed to be a millionaire and not gonna lose my million because, bitch, I'm tight as fuck. Bitch, I ain't giving up shit. I give a motherfucking homeless person some food. Giving up some money? This motherfucker is selfless. And that's usually what it takes to be a great boss. Is to make sure your employees, your workers eat first. Y'all niggas eat. I see the benefits on the back end of it, but at the end of the day, you niggas gotta eat first. And some niggas don't have it in them. It's like, okay, it's almost like when them niggas was complaining with G Unit. Now, see, nobody never talks about that with 50 Cent. Now, I'm not saying who in the right or who in the wrong, but 50 Cent told a story about he'll go buy them. Let's just say, let's just make an example of he'll go buy a Maybach, then Banks want to buy a Maybach, and everybody want to buy what he buying. He like, yo, y'all niggas is not me. You can't buy what I buy every time I buy some shit. But I get that. I understand that totally. But my biggest thing is what Big Meech said. Like, I'm going to apply that shit to life, which is, and matter of fact, a nigga Peasy resaid it in one of his songs, but Big Meech, the one who put the idea down, which is, you look at me and my clique, even though I'm the boss of this clique, you can't tell who the fuck the boss is. And Peasy said in one of his songs, he's like, you look at me and my niggas, you can't tell who the richest. That's the dopest shit I ever heard. Everybody supposed to be shining, nigga. It ain't, oh, you can just identify who the fucking boss is, nigga. We all supposed to be up. So that's what I believe, like, niggas who, and I say that because you think about a gunplay. Like I said, day one, Ross went ahead and got out of that lane, and he went ahead and got some out of market niggas, right? Who not in his market. See, you know, one thing you ever notice about rappers, if it ain't New York or LA or Atlanta, they feel like the market is too big for both of them. It ain't like, outside of those three markets I just named, LA, Atlanta, New York, it ain't never gonna be two major male rappers at one fucking time. I'll wait, y'all tell me a city. Only other city that did that was New Orleans during the Cash Money days. That was it. And they ain't did it since. Fucking Boosie from Baton Rouge. So, fucking your boy, Chris, A-Baby from Shreveport. And you go on and on. Now, Memphis niggas kind of doing it, but are they really? That's what really the Dolph and fucking Gotti shit really come down to. Niggas too big for, this city is too small for both of us. Niggas don't want to really, you get money over there, I get money over here, and we could just be great in life. No, nigga, it's only one of us gonna be the big dog of this city. Cause I don't know what it is about every other city outside of Atlanta, New York, and LA, but every other city, like, I gotta be the big dog. See, Miami shared niggas, like it was Uncle Luke, Two Live Crew, Bass Jam, all that shit back in the days and all that. Now, once again, Pitbull is not in no niggas lane. So while nigga hot, Pitbull is doing fucking salsa and shit. Pitbull used to rap. I'm talking about rock. Like this nigga was on lollipop, oh, like rock, ghetto shit. You feel me? Like, shout out DJ Last and all that shit. Y'all don't even know about DJ Last. Anyway, fucking Pitbull used to be doing like hardcore rap. And then Pitbull realized, man, fuck this shit. I can speak Spanish. Reggaeton come out, career through the fucking roof. Fucking Flow Rider, Po Boy out of Open. What? That's Opalaka. Mind you, I'm from Broad County, but if I'm not mistaken, that's fucking Opalaka, the ghetto of the ghetto. He said, "Fuck this shit, apple bottom." That nigga, I'm doing club songs. Po Boy is what? Look, I think Jay-Z already done sabotaged Lil Russell's career, but Lil Russell probably could have had a Flow Rider trajectory if he would have just stayed independent, in my opinion. But Flow Rider was like, fuck this shit. I don't gotta be the man of Florida. But yet Flow Rider is what? Top 5 motherfucking artists of all time selling in the rap game? Because he's seen a bigger picture. You niggas do this hardcore, I'm the king of Miami shit. Bitch, I'ma go around the world with this shit. So Flow Rider wasn't in nobody lane. Pitbull wasn't in nobody lane. Those are the Miami niggas, right? And then, like, Trick Daddy already was kind of bound out the game. He had his little run. But by the time Rick Ross come into it, it wasn't no Trick Daddy at his top and Rick Ross at the top. You feel me? Like I said, Florida be having a bunch of niggas, but they all from different places. Fucking Plies say, I'm going to do my St. Pete shit. Who try to come up? I'm not St. Pete. I'm going to do my Fort Myers shit. Who try to come out of Fort Myers? Frank Lennon. Now, Frank Lennon, mind you, the locals going to know who was rapping first. But Frank Lennon couldn't come out of Fort Myers because it's that shit. Hold on, there's only one big dog in this city. That's how this shit go. Them Orlando niggas, whether it be your boy, what that nigga name is, I can't think of nothing. Glock 9 or the other nigga with the big ass dreads. I can't think. They like, oh, it's gang war. No, only one big dog claim the city. Fulio and Ace, only one big dog claim the city. I could go on and fucking on and on and on. It's like, this is why niggas can't make it in they lanes. Because it's like, nigga, like, you in my lane and you from the same city. This ain't gonna work. So that's why Ross had so much success. Not just because Meek Miller's he's a talented artist, he is. Wale is a talented artist. But I don't give a fuck. I'm not going to suppress you niggas because you niggas is not in my market. You exposing me to your fans and the lingo that you use. And I'm exposing you to my folks. Versus me bringing a nigga from the crib isn't as beneficial to me as it is to him. You see how that work? Anyway, hold on. No did outside, bro. You shouldn't say lames. I ain't say lames. I said lanes, bro. Lanes. Not lames. Lanes. Like, what lane you navigating in. You feel me? People be in the same musical lane with the same crowd, with the same slang. It's like, bitch, we taking from each other. You feel me? Rather than, let's just see what we gonna do our thing. We gonna get this money. Nah, niggas be having that ego about themselves. You feel me? Can we hold off the offensive language? No, we cannot. Can you drop a light or get out? Jimmy Dean said, oh, but you could drop some subjects for me to talk about other than, because I'm ready to switch it up anyway. I'm just like, this the first thing I came with no notes tonight, you feel me? I'm really trying to make this shit pop off for a little bit and see what it do, but I just came with no notes and I just jumped in this bit thinking about what might have set up Gunplay career to not be as big as it was. But my ultimate, I'm gonna touch up on that subject. If y'all don't come up with no subject, I'll be out. It'll be a short night for me. This is what I'm gonna say about the Gunplay shit. Finalize it. Like, nigga got done Logan fucked up. The nigga, I think 2 things held them back though. Let's talk about the things that held them back. That Perico, Perico, and motherfucking having a shitty attitude. Bro had a shitty attitude. I'm just let's call a spade a spade. I just spent 13, 14 minutes standing up for the nigga. The nigga had a shitty attitude. Those 2 things, I think that he could have been making friends in the industry. Like, you're around these motherfuckers, right? You obviously saying my loyalty was with Ross, but when you don't have that fucking shitty attitude and people will rock with you, you get favors from other motherfuckers. For all you know, bitch, okay, Ross was your access into the game, but now it's time for networking, bro. It's time for networking. Shit, Wale, I don't believe is with Ross no more. Meek, I don't believe was with Ross no more. So if your attitude was so dope as a person, bitch, I can see me say, hey man, I got a little tour going on, bitch, come on tour with me. I can see why this, but if you got a shitty attitude, Niggas is like, nah, I ain't taking that nigga with me. That nigga always acting too gangster. Always on that coat. Bitch, no good. Come on, bro. Like, so that's the part that falls on him. Like I said though, his shit. And to finalize it, what I'm ultimately saying is this shit attitude and the Perico. But I still feel like by him being Ross day one, that like when I say day one, like the man, like to me, in my personal opinion, the only reason Ross won that 50 Cent shit was because of that gunplay situation. Like, and I say that because they was doing like slick jabs and shit. You know, he had the Officer Ricky shit on 50 Cent. What's the name? Ultimately won with the money gang supersedes all that shit. But it was like, nigga, your man's supposed to be riders and shit. That's the first time I realized to me, I don't give a fuck nobody say Tony Yayo a clown. Like that nigga skinny as fuck, gunplay, jump the fence, got at all them niggas. All you hear Tony Yayo, yeah nigga, yeah nigga, yeah nigga. Fuck niggas, get a one-on-one then, playboy. So bro was really out here giving Raw street cred that motherfuckers, this is after the allegations. Not allegations, this is after the proof of being a CEO. But motherfucker believe, okay, he really got ties like that because he got a real street nigga out here putting on for him. That really validated shit. Like that's how the streets was talking, at least where I'm from. So shit, that's I think right there that goes a long way. And people will say, so what is he supposed to do? Fucking put Gunplay on the payroll for life? I say this much. I'm gonna finish this line with a Jay-Z quote. I can't remember how I go word for word, but Jay-Z said, as long as I'm rich. Damn how he fucking said it, dog. Man, the nigga said something about Memphis Bleak. I forgot how he said it, but as long as something, Memphis Bleak gonna be a millionaire. Some shit how he said it. Bitch, I think they supposed to have that kind of relationship. You feel me? That kind of relationship. Like Memphis Bleak ain't never did what the fuck Gunplay did for fucking Ross for Jay-Z. And yet, that nigga, what's that nigga name? What's that nigga name? That little small nigga who be with Jay-Z? I can't think of his name right now, but I can't think of little buddy name. But either way, yeah, that's my opinion on that, dog. I'm done off that subject, man. Let me see what these comments say. It's a slow night. Let's see what we got. Said Haji love you, donated $1, donated 10. What's up with these bitches talking about donate? I say I don't ask for I gotta go see what this shit hollering about with the donated shit. Bitch, that's love, dog. Like, bro, I swear to God, I ain't never made $1 off of this shit, bro. I ain't never look at this as no. I thought I could make a screaming career and shit, cause I got a lot to say. I know how to articulate myself. I've been trying to pitch shit like with this chick at work. I pitched the idea to her of like, would she come on to my stream and we can put like some shit in motion. Like, I just want to, I already said that my mindset is 2 women, myself, we dropping all type of opinions. Like, imagine if y'all heard a female opinion on this shit. Even if she didn't have an idea of who Gunplay was, I'd give her insight on this is what it is, and she can voice her opinion. And now you know what y'all man want to see. Y'all want to see pretty women, you feel me? So 2 pretty women with strong opinions who know how to speak well, who not gonna be no yes women, and then I rebuttal them. Or sometimes we might agree, sometimes we might disagree. You feel me? I just feel like I got such a big personality. I wouldn't need another male to help me co-host dealing with 2 women. You did. I spent most of my life chopping up with a whole bunch of women at one time, not bragging about no shit like that. So anyway, let me see. Watch your language. You know what? I would do that then. Thank you for mentioning that. You say watch your language. Little kids are on here. I bet. Keep the language family friendly. Let me ask you something, y'all. Let's talk to the chat real quick. Let me ask you something, chat. At what point do little kids go to sleep in 2026? It's 2:46 in the morning. It could be somewhere else at a different time in a different place. I acknowledge that. But at what point, too, is the content, even if the language ain't foul, right? Let's just say I don't curse. What if the content is a little too much for them? You know what I'm saying? Like, what would they understand about Now, loyalty is a great lesson to teach. I can make that a lesson that be learned. But what I'm talking about, the content might not be the appropriate for the little kid, even if I govern my tongue. Bro, what are you wearing? My skin. This beautiful black skin. I'm gonna rock this bitch for life. You feel me? Fortunately, I ain't. You know what's so? I don't want to brag. I don't want to never seem like a. I'm tired of these folks. I ain't know. I am definitely not tired of it. But I gotta see what this donation thing. Somebody said donated fit. Y'all playing with me now, dog. Don't know. Y'all play. If I make a career out of this bitch, I'm gonna end up quitting my job, bitch. Like for real, and go hard on the screen every day, nigga. That's the whole premise of why I started this shit, bro. I promise you, dog. When I knew I was gonna move to Georgia, and I made it up my mind, I'm finna move to Georgia. I say, bitch, I'm finna move to Georgia. I just knew one thing, a couple things I knew. I knew I was working my fucking ass off. That's the first thing I knew. And then I was like, okay, how do I put myself in semi-retirement in the sense that I gotta pay bills. Like I gotta keep the lights on. I gotta pay water bill. I gotta pay insurance. I gotta pay all. All these bills don't stop. We live in America. Taxes, etc., etc. But how do I not be so slave-like to the rent? Because I was a slave to the rent, like most people, slave to the rent. Bitch, you stop working, bitch, your ass get put out. That's how that shit go. Even when we had COVID, what they said, no rent freezes. We couldn't get a rent freeze for shit. They were collecting like, you like, I can't even go to work. So, nigga, I need to collect. So that taught me like, okay, how do I get out of that game and then give myself more time to not only recuperate and have my mind, but also more time to do like these niggas get to do. Because I notice most streamers, particularly Casanat, respectfully, I ain't dissing him, but I like them niggas started in their mama house. Like my mom, I'm from a down South American mama, dog. Do you know how down South American, bitch, they trying to kick, nigga, my mama kicked me out at 13. Nigga, I stayed in a homeless shelter as a teen. Don't get me wrong, great mother. I love my mom. I never trade my mom. But bitch, so and I went back to her house eventually, but then she kicked me out again. My point is, they be ready for it. By the time I did get hard, they like, get the fuck out. You feel me? So it ain't no staying at mama house and that made me a man though. Out the gate, that made me a man. But it ain't no staying at mama house all day, and if I make it, I make it. I don't. A lot of rappers made it because they refused to get a job. I know that shit sounds crazy as fuck, right? Nigga, I remember like these niggas locked up now, they threw away their life. But it was a nigga named C Glizzy out of Pompano. He was like posted. You can look on the internet for the information, ain't for me to tell the information. This the point. These niggas came through my job one day, right? I was working at the liquor store. And these niggas trying to chip on the bottle, right? And the other nigga like, man, we gotta get the Remy. Like, getting like a pint of Remy or some shit. 4 niggas, 4 hit, but that ain't the point. The point is, he was like, man, we rappers. We gotta get the Remy. And I laughed so hard, this is years ago, and I never forget that statement that the nigga said. Because I said to myself, that's the dedication it take to make it in the music game or anything in life. Where you say, you know what? There's no other fucking choice. I'm not drinking nothing else other than fucking Remy. This is the image we gotta have. I gotta get me a chain. I gotta do whatever the fuck these niggas be feeling like. And niggas be saying, them young niggas, even niggas who was my age, I'm not getting no job. Fuck that shit. I'm a rapper. I'm going to write music. I'm going to be in the studio. I'm going to sleep on whoever couch. Whatever the fuck I got to do to make it. Versus a nigga like me was looking at reality like, bitch, I feel like a bum. I ain't got $1 to my name trying to spit a hot bar, hot verse. I got to go work. And then next thing you know, your ass is caught up in the fucking work structure. And you look up, such and such got a video. Such and such got a hit. Because that nigga said, fuck work. I'm dedicating my life to this shit. I'll be a bum for 3 years, but I might make it. Versus you working and, yeah, you done got your apartment and a car, but nigga, I got millions now. Because I dedicated myself to my craft. You feel me? So the game is wishy-washy because it's like it's about belief in self, but it's also about just, I don't know, I guess me, myself, with the lifestyle that I lived growing up. I've been homeless before. And that's not a good feeling. And it's a scary feeling, actually, because I know where my mind to go if I was in that situation. It won't be good for nobody. So fucking it's like I can't afford to be down bad because everybody else going to be down bad with me. So that's why I had to go get it and just say fuck this shit and rap on the side. So back to my point. Moved to Georgia, was like, bitch, I'm finna get my stream on. Started doing my streaming, but then I got depressed. I ain't gonna even lie, I never had this much time on my hand and shit. You feel me? I was like, damn, bitch, I got time on my hand. A time to do a lot of thinking, a lot of crying. I actually did. Think about how rough my life was. It's like the craziest thing, right? I got, had so much success, and then once I got to the point, cause I was going so fucking hard, like I forgot. I don't know if it was Lil Wayne's song or somebody's song. He's like, I've been grinding so much, I forgot that I was tired. I was grinding so fucking hard, bro, working 13, 14-hour days all day, no days off, 7 days a week. Sometimes I get a day off or a half a day off for years. Years. And then it's like, oh, when I finally got to sit on my ass, I got bored. You feel me? And I got like depressed because I was like, look at all the shit that I missed. My family fell apart. You feel me? Even though my bitch probably was gonna do what she gonna do any fucking way. But I was grinding. Like, bitch, I ain't got time for this shit. It was like, baby, I'm out here trying to do what I gotta do for me and you, and we eating. Bitch, so why the fuck is you tripping? I'm taking these chances. Like, nigga going hard. So I said to say, now I'm seeing the vision back, which is it's a counterbalance. It's okay, I'ma work, right? Gotta work. Don't gotta work, but bitch, you gotta motherfucking pay your bills. I can't just sit around and do that little shit I told you how the niggas was like, we're rappers. I'm a streamer. Fuck the lights. I do it in the dark. Hell nah, bitch. I'm gonna go get me some kind of little money or some shit. But I'm not gonna over stress myself on no 40 hours a week type shit, 5 days a week type shit. Fuck nah. So it's like a counterbalance. And then just putting my effort and time into this shit and being consistent. That's really what it's about. That's why, like, some nights I be like in my feelings about shit, and I'm like, I don't really want to speak, or maybe I have a stream that didn't go well, I didn't get no interactions and shit. And I'm like, man, fuck these clown ass niggas, man, this shit, da da da. But it's about keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing. That breakthrough will come, because I know that in real life, before social media, I was doing the same shit I'm doing now, which is holding court with a bunch of motherfuckers. I do it everywhere I go. I done got a little more reserved when I'm in public. Like I'm at work, I'll be silent as a motherfucker for the most part. But in a general setting, like in my free time, I know how to hold court. You feel me? It's just now that I'm older, I know how to abstain and keep my mouth shut and just listen. You feel me? But on this shit, I'm finna pop big shit. Talk about subjects and experiences in life, because this is what I think will grow my platform, and this is what my platform is about. You feel me? Anyway, let's see what up we got going. Bros wearing a sock. Okay. Do a freestyle route. I love you guys, man. Y'all be wanting to hear so much shit, man. Listen, what you know about Novas and Camaros? I keep them on baby rims for 24s. Deuce ones in the back, does in the front. I keep my dude running so it penetrate my blunts. My windows all fogged out, but you can never tell. Tinted windows keep the nosy bitches out my hair. I'm swerving on the eye, late night chilling, cuz. Headlights shining sort of like the grilling, cuz. I ain't even in my, but I'm living grown. I'm 5'6" and a half, but my money long. Grill chrome, but on the inside my seat suede. Keep a DVD playing flicks all day. Suede covers on the steering wheel like a G. Baddie bitch in the club wanna ride with me, but she can't roll with your boy unless she eat dick. You better catch a cow unless your ass a freak, bitch. What you riding? Old school, nothing that's new. 88 or under, niggas steady stunting on food with candy paint, damn right. And your music trunk tight, all eyes on me. When I'm at the start, like, look, we back to back doing the bid. Young nigga keep the gack under the seat, cause I ain't a dumb nigga. Run up, you get done, nigga. Ain't no jack move here. Why you watching me? My nigga watching you to disappear. I be watching them. Some niggas, they probably watching me. Never know who hate how the Nova sit so clean. Ain't clock 6 figures, live a millionaire dream. I'm at player status. Soon I be at baller status. Soon I'ma have a water bed instead of mattress. And I did this. Your boy about to make the game. I'ma make my interior frame pinky in the brain. Says, oh, I ain't seen this shit yet. Even if it did, Will still gonna get respect. Stay tuned. You'll never catch me flashing everything I do with big playboy. What you riding? What you riding? Old school, nothing that's new. 88 or under, niggas steady stunting on fools with candy paint. Damn right. And your music trunk tight. All eyes on me when I'm at the stoplight, nigga. Anyway, let's see. Jesus coming soon. The Rapture, most deaf, most deaf. Baby talk, baby. Can we hold? Yeah, are you bringing? I don't smoke, little buddy. That was just a test. Thanks for keeping it real. Most deaf, most deaf. Gunplay could get out the street beats. I don't think Fool on no street beats. Fool had like a baby, and I think his baby had like some health issues and stuff. Like, bro became a father and committed husband. Like, I'm saying, if he would have been a gunplay that he is today of yesterday, but that sometimes, like I said, you go through shit to shape you. Don't matter, even if he wasn't a gun player yesterday. A gun player yesterday was a nigga that'll go put his life on the line for you. This is a fucking... When niggas talk about soldier, foot soldier, this is a motherfucking soldier. You feel me? Like, let me tell you the only thing that a nigga can get cut off even if they're your foot soldier. And it's take the movie. I like using movies as references opposed to my own life, even though I can equate my own life, but it's like me being vague about my own life while actually feeding the point that I want to convey, which is this. In Too Deep was a movie. The nigga had a homeboy. His homeboy is out there slanging weight, making mad money for him, fucking catching bodies for him, all type of shit. But you know the only thing that can fuck that up, he tried to fuck that nigga wife. His wife, not no side bitch. You know, niggas got 100 hoes. Shit, look at the movie New Jack City. These niggas fucking all the bitches. Why you want to fuck the pussy hole? So one thing about all niggas, we fucked up about that one bitch. I don't give a fuck, she is a shit eater. We all done fell in love with a shit eater. You ain't lived life if you ain't ever fell in love with a shit eater. Don't fuck my shit eater. Yes, she ain't shit. Yes, she a hoe. Please. I begged the nigga one time. I'm like, please, bro. Please. I went. She didn't even know that. I know that nigga could fuck the bitch. I was so fucked up about the whole. I was like, please, bro, you a real nigga, bro. Please don't fuck this bitch, dog. I don't want to bust this whole head. It's gonna break my. I'm a fuck nigga about this whole. I'm gonna bro. Anybody but you. Even if I was so fucked up. I'm gonna tell my story real quick, but I gotta talk about myself real quick. I gotta tell. See, that's what make a real nigga, a nigga that can talk shit about themselves and like acknowledge the fuck nigga and learn from that shit. Bro, I was so fucked up about this one bitch long time ago. I was so fucked up about her where it wasn't even that she would fuck another nigga. It's this particular nigga, right? Because the bitch put on this role where she just want the perfect man. I'm talking about this bitch was divine in the physical sense. And Buddy did 10 years up top. You feel me? You would never know this nigga been to county jail. Nigga wears pants on his waist. Don't never talk about no jail shit, no prison shit. Yes sir, no sir, calm, docile, cooler than I can see the qualities that she might say this is a good guy, but guess what? He also was a great husband. Loved the fuck out of his wife. And this hoe say she want that shit, and I'm trying to be that shit. And this man is already in a relationship. And I see she just don't. And I was like, bro, please don't fuck that hoe, bro. Cause I swear to God, you cool with me, bro, but I can't take this shit. Mind you, I'm not that kind of nigga no more. But I gotta tell my faults in life. I can't take this shit. My mind ain't built for this shit. I'll bust this hoe here. I swear to God, bro. Please say this whole life. And he didn't fuck the hoe. Maybe he fucked the hoe when I wasn't in the picture no more. But I would have busted the hoe. She would have just... If it's worth dying for a hoe, you don't do it. But now let's get back to the subject at hand. So things that niggas don't play by. And I ain't never played by my bitch. Like, I'm not playing. I'm not going... That's why I barely date. Because, hoe, you know what you getting into? You getting into... Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Let's not date. Let's just do some fucking and some shit. So long story short... That's the only thing that could break up if a nigga is your soldier. I'm talking about you and nigga done caught bodies, you nigga done did licks, all that shit. Don't fuck my bitch, because I would never fuck yours. I'm the most realest nigga when it comes to that subject matter, bro. I don't give a fuck who your bitch is. I don't give a fuck if you got Cardi and whoever niggas call a bad bitch. You could trust this hoe in my hand like Allstate. I'm not gonna fuck this hoe. Bitch, I'm standing on morals, principle, on God kill me in the worst kind of way. Not you kill me as a man. Let anything bad, fucking the worst thing can happen to me happen. That's the most, and so I say that to say, if it ain't that, then nigga, you supposed to be down with a nigga like 4 flats for life. And what I mean by that too is, now if it ain't that, if a nigga make you feel that kind of way, let's say a nigga didn't fuck your bitch, but if a nigga got suspect behavior, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all of us done fuck niggas bitches before. But if a nigga just got some niggas got what they call it? I can't even get it. I'm usually good with words, but I can't say. I want to say affection for the shit. Niggas got an affection for fucking other niggas bitches. Like, they get a thrill out of that shit or something. You feel me? Like, if a bitch lying because she wants a dick from you, cool. But if that's your whole MO, how could I feel comfortable? I'm supposed to be secure in myself and everything in life. And as my dog, I'm supposed to feel like, bitch, don't get me wrong, I never been the kind of nigga, niggas is better than me. I never been the kind of nigga, like, even my big brother. My big brother used to have, like, if he couldn't go pick his old lady up from work, he'll call his homeboy to do it. I'm like, boy, you was a better nigga than me, goddamn it. Hell nah, bitch, oh, you better catch the bus. This before Uber and shit. But I say that to say, some niggas is trustworthy like that. You feel me? That's dope as fuck for them niggas to be. I'm not that kind of nigga. So my thing is, as my guy, don't never make me feel insecure about the bitch I love. All these rest of these hoes is up in the air, bitch. All these hoes is up in the air. I have no saying about that. But if I tell you one thing I ain't never been shy about is confessing my feelings about a bitch to a person that I love. You feel me? I ain't talking about to the woman. I'm talking about, obviously she'll know, but I'm talking about to a nigga. Like, hey, bitch, I'm stamping that. Outside of that, bitch, I'm not stamping 2 bitches at a time, 3 bitches, just 1. You mean to tell me all the pussy in the world that if I stamp something, you can't fucking respect my stamp? You don't respect me. So if it ain't that issue with Gunplay and Ross or any nigga that ever fuck, it's nothing that can't be mended. You feel me? And I say that to say, fucking, yeah, nigga, Ross supposed to be, cause bruh asked what happened with Gunplay. Ross supposed to be down for Gunplay for forever, nigga, because you did a solid for me that I ain't gonna never forget. Bitch, because you was in the car with me when it flipped over. That shit that was before I was a celebrity. Nigga, you was there for me. You was there for me behind the scenes. This and that. Motherfuckers, people's dies or some shit. And vice versa. Gunplay Jit had a situation, or the wife had a situation. He signed some money, this and that and that. Bitch, hey, nigga, this shit is life for life, dog. Don't get too Hollywood or too big for me where you feel uncomfortable. What you scared of me or something? You weren't scared of me when I was thugging for you. So what the fuck? You feel me? That's just how I be feeling though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Anyway. Have you? No, brother, definitely not, fool. One thing about me, bro, I had a job do me dirty. I got hurt. And then when I try to come back, the motherfucker were acting like, bitch, I was living La Vida Loco, bitch. I'm like, what the fuck, bitch? They like, oh, well, playing the bullshit, but fired? No, never fired, bro. I do too great of a job, whatever I do in life, for a job to fire me, bro. Like, motherfucker be, most of the time, like, most of the jobs I probably ever had in life, I could just call them up and, hey, y'all got a spot? Oh, boom. Yeah, come back. It's once again, we just was talking about this shit, building a rapport, not having a shitty attitude, coming with even when you don't want to do something, giving a task you don't want to do, you just do it, you get it done. Like the White Plumber used to say, get her done. You just get it done. You feel me? And another thing is, no calling out, bitch. I don't call out for shit. That's the problem, bitch. I probably should fucking call out, like, but I don't call. I just come, bitch. And a bad thing I need to learn to get better at. It's not answering my fucking phone when I'm off. I always end up coming in. Like, if you catch me and I answer, I don't know how to say no. It's like saying no to money. Like, I need to fucking say no. You feel me? But outside of that, nigga, come on. Are you kidding? So, no, definitely not no fire. Any news on Houston artists? Not really. Sauce Walker keep dropping all the hits and y'all niggas ignoring the shit. You feel me? Like, this nigga dropping so much. Even, it's almost like, I think he need, I'm going off of what T.I. son said. He was like, how you package something. And it's like, he dropping shit like, almost remind me of when Gucci did the Wilt Chamberlain shit. And it's like, damn, this shit is dope. The music is there. The whole nine, the flow, all that. It's so much. I think you can oversaturate shit. Because we done got used to, I think it should be, who am I to say it when I ain't got the formula, but I'm just looking at it as a spectator since you asked about it. it's almost like I just think it's like a packaging thing or how it. I think you know what it is, bro. Sauce Walker ain't got no love song. I think that nigga need a love song. He got all pimp songs, fly songs like that. He ain't never did like, Mike Jones had a song, I'm waiting, anticipating Mike Jones, cause I gotta be next to you. If he get that little love song, like I'm talking about a real deal, like even with Coley P, like Coley P had a song, before I had you, I always had me. So leave me on my lonely, cause I'm good, I'm a G. And your mama once told me she heard about the old me, but they could hush their mind. Your sister, they don't know me. All this pain I can't take. Why you took? He said all them walks in the park on that beach. On the beach, that shit was sacred. It hurt me to my heart that pussy seen you naked. I had to take a loss. Man, that boy nigga snapped on that shit. But my point is, niggas be needing that slow jam, dog. Like, I think you gotta like, I don't know, bro. It's a ladies' game, bro. It really is. It's so crazy how the rap game work because niggas jam rap. But my sister I grew up hearing my sister jam Devin the Dude. I learned about Devin the Dude from my sister. You feel me? She was jam. She used to like the song nigga had, George, George, kiss the girls and make them cry. And then, I be in the bathroom, boo-booing, parking lot pimping, all that shit. And my sister was listening. I'm like, why would a bitch listen to niggas talk about bitches sucking dick and this and that? E40 in the clique, scandalous, all that shit. I don't know, bro. This shit female driven. It's like, you gotta look at it like this. Now I don't get it wrong. Like, look at Buddy, the nigga, Boss Man D-Lo. And that's another thing, too, I think, about certain rappers. If you already got the crowd, go back and get that nostalgia beat. That nigga just dropped that Motion Party, and I think that's gonna be a whole turn. Motion Party to me is the 2026 Feel Some Type of Way. You remember when fucking Rich Homie dropped that Some Type of Way, and then that end up being a lingo, a term that outlived him. Niggas still say some type of way. Like, I don't know, when they don't know how to express it, I feel some type of way. That shit come from Rich Homie. Niggas gonna be saying Motion Party. Now, Motion, obviously, what's the name, ain't made that turn. But Motion Party, that's his turn. Niggas like, I was saying that shit all day. Man, niggas gonna be having events talking about, man, let's throw a Motion Party. If you ain't got shit going on in your life, you can't come. We throwing a real life Motion Party. You gotta have motion. You feel me? Every time I took a break with my dog or with my coworker, I like, bitch, we finna have a motion party, bitch. Motion party, motion party. Nigga, it's a motion party. So, like, you gotta have that. But it's so raw because the nigga was on Kaya beat. And I'm the first one to say, bitch, he bring Kaya back on the remix. You can forget about it, nigga. That shit gonna be so fucked dope. Thug Mrs. coming back on that My Neck, My Back. And she gonna slide that shit. You feel me? Bitch, motion party, dog. So, I think taking a classic beat, buying that shit, and having some party shit, bro, that motherfuckers can stick to and vibe to. But I do like the direction bro me going. So that's my own. See, I don't scratch that topic too long. Let's play a game, bit, bro. Heads or tails? What the fuck? I thought you were finna say that nigga who had that raw ass song. I don't know, bro. Now he say, all right, let's play a game. if I put nails in your mouth or some shit, I don't know how that shit went, but that shit was dope. Jit wrote that. Somebody said Charlie Kirk cremated corpses in a milkshake. Iran versus the Epstein coalition. I don't know what that means. Papa Hut. Papa Hut. He done mixed this shit up. Look, it must be some computer. That bitch say Papa Hut or Pizza John's. Now one, bitch. Domino's chicken, bitch. Domino's pizza chicken. Little Caesar, little oven roasted wings. You feel me? With the little jalapeno cheddar dipping sauce, bitch. All right. What you know about that? Jesus loves you and Jesus loves you back. I appreciate that, fool. You making the non-Christians want to stay that way. Bless your heart. Are you Bodak? That was funny. That was funny. Diddy told somebody stop saying Jesus love you. Why you ignore it? You showing that that person is casting out your demon. Really, they really casting out your demon. They brought your demon to the forefront because you ignore it by them saying Jesus loves you. Why would that annoy you out of anything in this world? Come on, bro. You know Jerron Jones, Eddie Jones' brother. He went to Pompano Ely, bro. Nah, I know. I had a coach named Coach Pope, Mr. Pope, Polk, old white dude. He used to coach Mitch Richmond, who played for the Sacramento Kings back in the days. He coached Mitch Richmond at Fort Lauderdale High School. You feel me? But I don't know Jerron Jones though, Eddie Jones' brother. I ain't never go to Ely, bro. I went to Dillard. You feel me? I went to Dillard, fam. You feel me? And then I graduated in Ocala. You did Ocala, Florida. But I ain't never go to Ely. I smashed a couple chicks from Ely back in the day. Yeah, that was dope. God will bless you, brother. I appreciate that, family. Hello, sir. Are you Ballers or Grove Street? Never heard of that shit. Now one. Jesus said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. God is good all the time, brother. You ain't never lied. Don't know if you saved, bro, but I'm praying that God blesses you and helps you. I appreciate that, and I humbly accept that, and I take all that in. Truthfully, no jokes, no gimmicks. I appreciate that, brother. Sending love from Israel. Love back to you, bro. Hold your head. With that said, man, we ain't gonna make this shit too long tonight. Appreciate the peaceful chat. Tomorrow night, Sunday night, we going in. Y'all just be prepared. We're going in. I'm gonna have topics. My research, I'm coming with it. We up hours and hours and hours like money long, man. Fuck with y'all. Love y'all. Take care. I'm out.